welcome to the 4i-magazine podcast. I am Federica Bressan, and today we talk about mobile security with Luca Verderame, founder and CEO of the startup Talos. Let's go. Welcome, Luca. How are you doing today?
Hi, Federica. Thank you very much for inviting me to this podcast. I'm very well. And you?
I'm very well. Thank you for being there. Mobile security is such a broad and relevant topic. What aspect of this does your startup tackle?
Well, Talos specifically tackles the cybersecurity aspect of mobile, and in particular, our solution tries to perform security analysis and risk analysis of mobile apps. So we basically helps our client to find out if their apps are secure, so that they can use it for their working activities or that they can use it for their customers. So that's the main focus.
Very well. So this is not for the end users like me and my apps. This is for the app developers.
Yes, exactly. Typically, our products and services are devoted to help companies in developing their apps so that they can deliver secure application to you and other customers, so that they can use application without any, let's say, burden or without any worries from a security point of view, of course.
Without getting too technical, or a little bit technical,
Okay.
apps do very different things, not to mention that cybersecurity weaknesses are very diverse. So how could you develop this service, this product that would help this large variety of cases?
Well, I mean, of course, there are a lot of different vulnerabilities and problems from a cybersecurity point of view in application, but there are also some specific aspect of the security that need to be evaluated. For instance, if you consider that most of application uses an internet connection, so they typically delivers their services by using a backend of companies. So they need to connect to the internet and they need to interact with the internet in order to have information. So of course, if the channel between the application and the IT systems are not secure enough, for instance, you can capture the traffic and you can alter it, or you can also make some nasty stuff like changing the IBAN of a bank transaction, or also gather your personal details while you are logging into your favorite social network, for instance. So it's such a big problem. And also there are some vulnerabilities that are particularly critical if you use application inside an environment which is not safe. There are a lot of people that are rooting their devices, which means that they are basically unlocking several features in their mobile phone because maybe they want to customize their phone. They want to install third-party apps. Which is very fine, of course, but it also can cause some problems from a security point of view. So application developers really need to take care also of this part, and they need to add some security mechanisms, some extra security mechanisms on applications in order to provide a secure experience. So our products tries to help companies in doing that. So the first thing that we want to help our clients is to spot these vulnerabilities. So making them aware that there is a problem in their apps. And after that, we are trying to help them in mitigating those security problems and also in providing solutions that could increase the overall security of their apps.
So from the developer's point of view, this is like outsourcing the problem of security, but do they normally have an internal team that would take care of that? Or as you said, first thing, we help them understand what vulnerabilities are there. So they were lacking on that front. They were not taking proper care of that.
Yeah, I mean, of course, most of companies have an internal team that deals with cybersecurity. But as you may know, there are different parts of cybersecurity that they need to take care, and mobile is just one of them. So the problem is that internal teams need to have a plethora of different cybersecurity skills, and mobile as well needs some very specific skills that most of the time internal teams does not have, or they lack of a specific training on mobile. So basically we are trying to help them into building this kind of knowledge and in increasing their level of expertise in mobile security. So by using our products or relying on our services, we are trying to fill this kind of gap. So we're trying to help, basically.
And who do you work with? So who are the other members in Talos?
Okay, Talos was founded in 2016 in our research laboratory at the University of Genova. So basically, the core team of Talos is composed by 4 people. That includes myself, Professor Alessandro Armando of the University of Genova, Alessio Merlo and Gabriele Costa, which are 2 researchers, one of the University of Genova and the other one at EMT of Lucca. And so basically this is the core team. And now we also have a couple of new entries that are former PhD students that are willing to help in our journey. So basically we all came from the academia, and but thanks to this specific point, we also have a very strong skill set, so we can really help and make the difference with respect to, for instance, bigger companies or our competitors that maybe can be less aware of this kind of techniques.
Well, since you have some history, because you were founded in 2016, I would like to ask you if the landscape has already changed, if you have needed to keep up already, if the cybersecurity threats have changed since 2016.
Well, I mean, the cybersecurity landscape changed a lot because it's constantly evolving. And basically, mobile security started, let's say, less than 10 years ago. So the companies are started to check the security of their apps and to see that there are several problems in that. And especially in the last 5 years, the mobile environment has changed really a lot because all companies are going mobile, so they're trying to offer their product and services on mobile applications. So in that sense, the problem is growing, but also the knowledge regarding mobile security and new techniques and new methodologies is growing as well. So more problems, but fortunately also more solutions. So we are trying to move in that direction and try to let's say fill this kind of gap that is continually growing, but we're trying to stay on the line, let's say.
If I'm correct, then when you work with a client, you can only tell them your app is secure today. Your service may be something that they need to come back for in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. We are constantly evolving our solution and our softwares because, of course, as soon as new vulnerabilities or new methodologies come up, we need, of course, to integrate it, and also we need to keep aware our clients that the system has changed, that there are new vulnerabilities that they need to take care of. So basically, it's a trust relationship that you build with your clients, and we are not just selling a product and that's all, but we are trying to build a long-lasting relationship in which we are trying to help and to build a process that allows our clients to increase the security of their applications.
Well, this certainly sounds like a very useful service that you provide, and it would be lovely to have an update maybe in the future, since this is a fast-changing landscape. For today, I would like to thank you for being on the show. You've been very gracious with your time.
Thank you very much, Federica, and thank you all that are viewing this podcast. See you the next time. Bye-bye.
I would like to encourage our audience to check the description of this video for more information. And before we go, don't forget to check the 4i-magazine YouTube channel for more episodes of this podcast. Thank you to my guest today. I am Federica Bressan, and I'll see you next time. So long.